Hi, this is Zoe, and welcome back. And today, there's a lot of things we're going to share that I'll be sharing with you. But for right now, let me make sure everything is going great and let me make sure you can hear me. Oh, okay. I can hear myself, so it means everything is good. As you can see right now, I just want to show you like the nice like weather outside. I mean, ain't that beautiful? Don't you think the weather outside is really nice? And I have this bright light, and I'm really excited. Now, if you're watching this, I want to ask you a question real quick. Now, do you have either a business or you have like a website online, or maybe you're promoting someone else's product? Or maybe you're promoting your own product. So, how is it working out for you? Are you highly satisfied with the results that you're getting? Are you highly motivated? Are you happy with your outcome? Are you achieving your goals? If you answer no to any of the questions, you want to watch this live workshop to the end because there's some things that I want to share with you today that will absolutely change the way you look at any kind of marketing online or business opportunity online. So today we'll talk about the unsecure personal money map to making it big online. Are you happy with this? Does that sound good? I know it sounds like a lot of promise, but if you're following me, just go ahead and type in a quick yes in the chat box, and I'll be watching the chat box momentarily, and so that way you we can catch up together. And for some reason, if I'm going too fast, you can also send me a message telling me to slow down a little bit because sometimes I can just go too fast and talk so much. Sometimes maybe you'll have a hard time understanding me. So go ahead and just type in on the chat box and tell me to slow down. When we started out in this industry, including me, myself, and all the successful people that you see out there, when we started out, we think we won an extra, let's say $5,000 or $10,000. But what we don't really talk about is what that $10,000 or $5,000 is gonna do for us. I mean, think about it. What is an extra? What are you gonna do with an extra $5,000? You can say, okay, well, you want to provide for your family. You can say, so I need that good vacation. I need that nice vacation that I've been always wanting, and I need to provide for my family. As the sole provider for my family, I need to provide them with everything that they need. But what we don't really think about is what that would do for us. I mean, think about it. What would that do for you? What is the extra $1,000? What is the extra $5,000? What will it do for you? Deep down, I mean, deep down, what is okay when you provide for your family, when you do all the things you want to do for your family, and then what? So ultimately, it's about the feelings. It's about the feelings for you to be able to accomplish something. You know, when you get that new Mercedes, it's not the Mercedes that you're after. It's the feelings that that Mercedes will provide for you. That's what you're after. I mean, think about this. So if you can combine, if there's a way you can tap into that feeling and then take the necessary action, because I mean, think about it. What would you do if you had everything that you deserve in life? What would you do? Like, think about it. Let's say you had the nice car that you wanted, you have the nice house, you have your dream spouse, you had like everything that you want. What would you be doing? If you can answer that question, you are on the right path. If you can answer that question, another way to put it is, what will you do if today was your last day? If today was your last day on earth, what will you do? That's another way of putting it. Because sometimes we go about our day, we do some things and we don't even know why we're doing those things, and it's because we haven't stopped, to think about it. So today I want to present to you a mental money map to making it big online. It's unsecure and is personal. In a minute, I'll explain to you what that means. But for right now, I mean, take a step back. I mean, I had this one, mentor of mine, and very smart guy. And he said something that, kind of stuck with me. And that's why I want to share with you this. I promise this will be quick. And he says something that, imagine that you're like a little kid, you're just born into this world, and the state that everybody is right now is a kind of consciousness. I mean, I know this might sound weird, but I mean, just bear with me. This will make sense. The state that we're in right now is a kind of consciousness. It's a collective consciousness, the direction that the world is going right now. I mean, imagine you were born in 1620. Would you still know what you know right now? I mean, you getting up right now, you can check your phone, you can send email, you can plan stuff, you have access to any kind of information that you want in any part of the world. You can communicate with anybody in any part of the world. I mean, you have all these things, that all this technology. And if you think about it really, really well, if you were born, let's say in 1620 or something like that, in the 1600s, do you think you will still act like the person you are today? I mean, think about it. Won't you act like the people that are like in the 1600? I mean, don't that make sense? It's kind of obvious you will. I mean, it is, but what you don't think is you had this skill all along, because you're doing what people back then they can only dream they could do. So what does that suggest? That suggests that you are like embedded in a set of consciousness that you cannot get yourself out. Meaning, if you're able, to think outside the box, maybe you can fast forward yourself. I mean, think about it. Wouldn't you want to be able to do what the future generation will be able to do in 2040, 2080? I mean, think about it. I know for sure some of us, watching this will probably won't be alive, but I mean, think about it. If, let's say, you want to, if you want to fast forward, I know that sounds weird or something like that, but it's just, something for you to think about, So, maybe, I've been talking, a whole lot, at the beginning of this, and maybe it's just your first time and you have no idea who I am. And you're sitting there in your living room and you're wondering, am I even qualified to be saying this stuff? Well, by the way, my name is Zoe, and I started out in this industry back in 2013, and in a traditional network marketing company. And prior to that, I was working 12 hours a day, slaving away in a hospital. And what I didn't like about my job was just the fact that, whenever I'm going on break or going to the bathroom, I had to tell either my coworker or my supervisor. And there wasn't any privacy, and because I was caring for critically ill patient that needed my attention at all time, and so there wasn't any privacy. And I didn't want to be restricted to any particular job, place, or city. I wanted to do what I love to do best. Travel around the world. Just enjoy myself, and with my family. And that's what I kind of had back then. I was thinking, what can I do? I mean, I love helping people, and that's why I was in the health field, because I love interacting with people and seeing people kind of feel well. I kind of like to see people to their optimum level of functioning, and so that's one of the things that I even went to the health field. But then I was kind of it's like tight to this little workspace. There wasn't any room to like move around. I always loved to travel, and I did travel nursing for about 3 years. But the only thing is, still, you'll be working in a hospital for 12 hours. You cannot, just do what you want to do and when you want to do it. And I'll be going to a city. I won't even see all the fun places. I'll be stuck, in this one, little tiny hospital. I mean, not really tiny, just a little restricted. You really cannot, you really cannot move around how you want. And so I had this thought. It's kind of crazy how you have this thought in your mind, and you're thinking about how you need something. You have this. It's like a vision or something. How you see yourself traveling and doing all these things that you want, and all of a sudden, one of my friends, popped in my house, and it was just me and my dad, and he started drawing circles like on a whiteboard. And immediately, me and my dad got hypnotized, and we quickly signed up. But and then he promised us that he'll be coming to our house to give like presentations, that we don't have to worry about, giving presentation and all that kind of stuff, because he'll be able to do it. All we got to do is invite people to our home. And then we invite a lot of people in our home. And guess what? He came. We invite like maybe 15 people in our home, and he came and gave his presentation. And guess what? Like maybe 10 or 11 people actually signed up. And that day, I remember we earned $600. And guess what I did? I took my calculator and I multiplied 600 times 30, and it came out to be 18,000 or something like that. And I was so excited. I'm like, in a day I could make this, and in a day I could make eight. I mean, in a day I can make 600. Then in a month we could make 1,800. I was so excited and pumped. I wanted to do this like full time. I just and I quit my job and stuff like that. So me and my dad, we inviting people to our home. But about a few weeks, the guy, that's our upline, our mentor, he couldn't show up to our home anymore. Is because he had a lot of distributors. He couldn't be in like 20 places at one time, so he had to cut back on coming to our homes and giving presentation. So we had to figure out a way to do this on ourselves. So I was pretty shy. I couldn't put two sentences together talking about standing in front of a camera like this, and talking in front of people. I couldn't do this. I just I was looking for another way that I can have people come into our business. So I had this. I went to the computer, and I created this flyer, and I'll be going to Walmart and to the mall, and I'll be pasting these flyers on people's cars and stuff like that. And I remember there was one time I saw this bunch of people going out to vote, and I made these flyers like 2,000 of them, and I'll be passing out these flyers to giving out these flyers to people while they're voting. And a lot of people will be looking and like, wow, what is this? And I just felt so um, it was kind of depressing, because 3 weeks later, not a single. We passed on about 2,000 flyers that day, and 3 weeks later, not a single phone call, or nobody even attempted to even send us a single email. And I had quit my job. And after that, my dad quit on me. He said, "This is completely stupid and foolish. You cannot do this." And he advised me to go back to what I love doing best. And it was kind of depressing, because, yeah, it was something that I thought, hey, it was gonna be mind blowing, and we're gonna make this a lot of money, and all these things we'll do. And it was kind of depressing to the way it ended up. And I thought to myself, I'm like, wow, is this how I was working in full time in a job making about 74,000 a year or something like that, over 70,000 a year, anyways. And here I am, no job, and then my dad quit on me and no income coming. It was pretty depressing. And I just felt like, wow, is this what? it has finally came down to no job, no money coming in, no excitement. I'm stuck with this bunch of orders that I cannot really do anything about. I cannot get rid of them. Uh, people stop answering my phone calls. Family stop answering my phone calls because they know I'm trying to get them to that thing. Friends stop calling, stop even calling me, not even answering my phone call. And it was pretty depressing. And so I started looking, I started just, looking for a way. And 3 months down the line, I had this magic email from a good friend of mine. The email was just about how I can completely transfer my business online. And I quickly signed up. Even though I didn't read the email completely, but it sounded interesting. And back in the days, we did like SEO. I'll write articles and like put it on Google, and I'll be doing, it's like kind of black hat kind of stuff, and I'll be ranking, my website, and I have like people come to my website. And the other thing I was doing is I'll go to like Facebook also, because it was I learned about Facebook, and I'll go. Uh, uh, I was pretty much doing amateur marketing. So I'll go to these groups, about work online, work from home, business opportunity groups, and I'll sign up for those groups, and I'll be pasting my link all over the place. And it was pretty much unattractive. It was amateur marketing. It was unattractive, and it was like push marketing, and that stuff is like pretty weird, because a lot of people will be sending me emails back, telling me how I'm a scammer, and stuff won't work. And this is one thing I want to pass on to you, and it's very important. If you cannot fight darkness with darkness, you cannot, like, if you have people sending you nasty emails, telling you you're a scammer and stuff like that, don't write back and say and try to fight them or something like that. Don't fight back. Just ignore. Because the best way to fight darkness is to turn on the light. So because I see a lot of people, they feel so awkward. Like, oh well, I mean, this guy just sent me a nasty email, so I'll just go ahead and try to tell him that it's a real business, it's not a scam and stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't try to send them nasty emails back or try to respond to them. Just ignore 'em, and that's the best way to go about it. And we'll talk more about it. So today, unsecure personal money making map and how to make it big online. Step number one: if you have a landing page, let's say this is your landing page or this is your website, and a lot of people, they'll just be, and this is what I used to do. I'll be slamming traffic directly to my website. I'll be slamming tons of traffic directly to my website. It's like you're fishing. You go into a nice water, and then you send your net. You just sending your net, like you don't do any kind of research to where you have a lot of fishes and stuff like that. Now, if you've been doing fishing, you probably know what I'm talking about. You're just casting your net. It's like you're shooting in the dark. Hoping to catch something. That's called amateur. It's very unattractive. And if you're doing this, I suggest you stop. Now, are you with me? Does this make sense? Now go ahead and tap in like a quick yes if this is making sense. So it's like, you're shooting in the dark, and there's a magic way of going about it, and which is creating for yourself a custom strategic unique funnel that's been proven to convert. And we'll talk about this, and I'll show you some places, nice places that you can go to get this done. So if you have a website, rather than struggling, going against the wind and like sending traffic directly to your website, You want to create what is called a custom strategic funnel that's way attractive. That'll make you unique. Because think about it. If you have like 2,000 other affiliate using the same landing page that's been given to you by your company, and you're struggling to promote that landing page, now it's like 2,000 other affiliates promoting that same offer. Now, why would somebody want to buy from you rather than your competition? You have to be smart about it. I want to show you a way that you can be one step above your competition and crush it. Stand way above the noise. Because what everybody else is doing, my friend, is like people, you see them on Facebook, posting stuff about, my opportunity, telling you, hey, I can show you how to make $5,000 a month. Well, they themselves, they don't even know how to do it, but they want to show you how to do it. Does that make sense? Does this sound familiar? People, they're yelling on Facebook and all these places, I'll show you how to do this. And they themselves, they don't even know how to do it. They've never done it before, and they don't know how to even go about it. So what I want to do for you today is show you the steps that you're able to take, to crush your competition, dominate, and raise above the noise, quiet and simple. And so what I want to do is I want to share my computer right now. So just bear with me. Now, if you can see my screen, just go ahead and kind of type in like a quick yes if you can see my screen real quick, because this is very, very important information that I'm about to share with you. So just bear with me, and let me make sure you can hear. Okay, everything is going good. I can pretty much hear myself, so that is good. So let's go ahead and continue from here. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Let me see. Okay, let me hide this. Okay, so you can see me well, and you can see my screen good, and you can hear me well. I just got the feedback. So last time we talked about how you can use like Lambda app. It's a cool website. You can go right there. This is where you can create yourself a custom strategic funnel that you can use. It's a good website, and I think it's free for 14 days. So you can go right there and check it out for yourself. And they have another website, uh, and these are like landing page services. So they have lead pages. So they have lead pages, and this is lead pages. You can go right here and just kind of check it out for yourself. And they have like nice looking pages. You can see all of this, so you can create yourself good, stunning looking, nice pages you can create for yourself. And the price is pretty affordable, 25. Now some of them are free, some of them are paid. And so with that, let me show you another one. Now they have ELPP, which is easy landing page pro. Now this one you have to be HTA member. This one you have to be HTA member. I mean, it's pretty much, let's see. Yeah, this one is pretty much free, but you have to be HTA member to get this completely free. You can go to the website and test it out for yourself. Uh, Pretty affordable too. You can start 30 days free. You can check it out. It has like nice pages. Uh, so you go. Let me see what you right there. So you go, you sign up. Okay, I choose the pro level, but you can test it out for 30 days completely free. Uh, so let's go to the next one. The next one, you have a megaphone app. And this one is really, really nice. It has like really nice stunning. And I think this is $1 for 30 days also. And you can go to the pricing right here. You can check out the pricing. Let's see. And this is Frank Kern, and they will use this. So that is good. So you can sign up or you can check it out. I'm not sure where. Let me see something. I want to see where they're pricing. And their pricing, I think this is affordable also. But you can check it out for yourself. It's 30-day free completely. Let's see, templates, testimonial pricing. Anyways, let's see features. Okay. Well, that is that. So you can check that one also. And I hope you can hear me. Let me see. Let me go ahead and raise my volume up. Hopefully you can hear me. Also, they have Kajabi. Now, this is for like unique. This is like for people that want to create like membership sites. Kajabi is for like more, marketers, huge marketers. If you've been doing this for a while and you want to create like membership sites, this is a good place to start. You can check out like their pricing and all that, and uh, this is their blog. And by the way, Megaphone is owned by Kajabi, so you can check it out. But after looking, and the last one is SideSuit. SideSuit can also check this one out. This is for like master, and it's actually simple, to use, so you can check it out. So, but you know what? After looking at all of this landing pages and site uh, uh, landing page builder sites, I've decided to go with SideSuit and SideSuit, and it's because it's easier and it's simple to use. And if there's anyone that you prefer that we go into, uh, you can go ahead and send me email, not necessarily email. You can just send me a message on the chat box real quick, and I hope you're with me. And it's because SideSuit is right here. It's kind of easy to use, and it's like it shows you like the whole bird's eye view, like looking at your business from, like it's like you're having a complete uh, bird's eye view of your business, the whole complete picture. You can see the whole complete picture, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to go with this. And if for some reason uh, you find this too complicated, because this might be too technical for a lot of people. So if you find this completely too technical for you, just leave me a email or like a message explaining which one you prefer that we look into. Because by the way, all of the pretty much I've used almost all of those landing page builders, and this one is pretty good. I like, because the interface is really simple and easy to use. So as you can see right here, uh, this is how the navigation goes. So the first thing that usually we start, by the way, I already logged in. I actually bought it just for the emphasis of this live workshop. So that way I actually sign up to show you that. And that's why I call it test one, just to kind of show you how it actually works. So the first thing that we'll do is we want to start with the traffic. Not necessarily is what you have to start with, but I usually uh, start with the kind of traffic that we'll be getting. So you go to traffic sources. We can do like Facebook, maybe. Uh, we can do Facebook, and we can do uh, we can do other. traffic, like maybe PPV, maybe this is pay-per-view. So let's start with this three. And you see, the good thing with this is, now watch. The good thing with this, the traffic, where do you think will be going? You guess right, it'll be going to our landing page that we created. And then from the landing page now, we go to our thank you page. And then from the thank you page, guess where we're going? We then go to our special offer. So this is our special offer. Now, let's go ahead and add up something really, really cool. I think you'll like this. Have you heard? Okay, yeah, we'll do retargeting. Maybe this will be too complicated for right now. Let's take that out. For right now, let's do what is called an exit pop-up. Because think about it. If you have, let me show you. Okay, let's see where I can get that. Okay, let me show you exactly. Okay, this is an exit pop. Opt-in pop-up. Okay, that's an opt-in pop-up. Now this is an exit pop-up. So we need this. We need this, and we need, let me show you another thing we need. Now, if I'm just talking to myself, just bear with me. It's kind of hard to talk and type at the same time. So bear with me here for a minute. Okay, and then we need an email sequence. So let's make it smaller. Make it smaller. Maybe not too small. This one right there. This one right there. This right there, and this a little bit up like that. Okay, now this is like the email, our email autoresponder. Now in our autoresponder, guess what? We have to have like content. So we'll be sending out email 1, email 2, and email 3. Let's kind of make this smaller. What do you think? So, I was thinking maybe it'll be easier for us to go to one of these marketplaces and grab an offer and then show you this live. What do you think about that? Let me know. So this is really cool, landing page builder, and it's really simple. So now all we got to do is connect the dots. You see, you can have just a single landing page, right? And you can have traffic from all these other sources. So you can have from PPV, from Facebook, so that way you be in control. You can tell what landing page, what traffic is working good, and I'll show you exactly how to tell. And you have a single landing page. You don't have to worry about. You just grab a link and paste on Google. Google Ads is going on Facebook, the same thing, and on PPV is the same thing. And you're using a single landing page, and you can connect that landing page to a thank you page and a thank you page to your offer. And then remember, when they enter their email, you want to send them to your autoresponder, so it doesn't have to go right here. So it goes to the autoresponder. And guess what? Your exit pop-up, when somebody's about to leave from your site, then you give them an exit pop-up right there. See? And then you connect. Then if let's say they come to your landing page, you enter the information, it goes to your email sequence. So that's your first email sequence. That's your second one. So you want to connect it to your second email sequence, which is this one, and then you want to connect it to your third one. You're gonna connect it to your third one right here, which is that one, and then you connect this to the fourth one, which is this one. So you want to send them four simple emails, and then you can send them to your offer again if you want. So this is the complete map. So after you send them to your exit pop-up, now you do want to send them to another landing page, because think about it. If they're leaving your site, they'll be going to, I don't know, maybe I should show you what I'm talking about. Let's go to ClickBank and just choose an offer or something. So you can follow through with me on what I'm saying. You just go and click, you want to sort by gravity, and you know what, let's just pick an offer, this offer. I just want to show you what was. Okay, look at this. Let me pause that. So if you look at this, if you want to exit this page, right, you see you have this exit pop-up. That's what I'm saying. So if you choose stay, you see it sends you to another landing page. So that's exactly what this is. So it will send you to another landing page that you created, and then from that landing page, you need a thank you page. Now, is this making sense? If you're with me, just go ahead and type in like a quick yes. Now, if you're looking for a way to get SiteSuite, you can either just go to sitesuite.com, or you can go to HTA now, or you can send me an email. I'll tell you exactly how to go about it. So you wanna save this. Well, we haven't done anything, so I guess it's not gonna save. So you see, this is like uh, a complete bird's eye view of the whole thing. You have traffic will come. So you see like a roadmap of where they're going. They'll come right here, and so you can know. And for every stage, it will show us like the percentage of people that will go through all over. We'll see email one, email two, email three, email four, everything. You can see it's like watching. I mean, it sound kind of hooky, but it's like it's like a trap. You said like a mouse trap. I mean, you can see every direction that without you being there. You don't have to babysit your business, but you can see exactly where the mouse went and all that stuff, and you can see where the mouse was trapped and stuff like that. I mean, I know that sounds okay, but I kind of hope you kind of understand it. So this is exactly the direction that we're going with all this. Now, what I'm suggesting is uh, maybe I'll just take one of these offers right here, and kind of show you step by step on how I pretty much go about it. Because I thought about it. I just want to probably take a challenge to myself, and you know just kind of show you exactly uh, the step by step sequence that is involved. That's involved in going about choosing an offer, and promoting it. And so as you can see, they have a lot of offers right here. I don't know, this offer kind of sounds good too, but we'll see. We'll go through all of these offers and then choose one, and then promote it, so that way you can see exactly how I go about it. So I hope this kind of makes sense to you, and I hope this is so next week, actually Saturday, we'll go step by step, and I can show you exactly how to go about this. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Now I hope this is making sense to you. On Saturday we'll go step by step, and I'll show you exactly how to go about it. How to we'll be pretty much filling every step of the way. We'll be going every step of the way and filling out the gaps. So I hope this kind of makes sense to you. I hope you got some value from this. And until then, I hope you have a great weekend. And I'll see you. Prepare yourself for Saturday. It'll be marathon and we'll be going really fast. And I'll see you on Saturday. Bye for now.